There's a reason why I walk every day. It's a non negotiable. And I did not always used to walk every day, okay? It's not really about calories and trying to stay lean, even though that's what happens when you walk. I typically get between 15,000 to 20,000 steps a day. And by doing that, you will get lean. it's inevitable. But I've also started walking every day because it brings me peace. It has kept me so grounded on my journey. I started walking consistently for almost a year now. I started in August of 2025 just to stay lean and get some extra cardio in. But over the course of doing that every single day, I realized how much I need it. like, it's so much clarity that I get from just walking. And at first, when I started last year, I would walk and I would put my headphones in and I would listen to like podcasts. I might listen to music. I might power walk, to try to get a little sweat in. But now the vibe is none of that. I walk with nothing in my ears, no AirPods, no music, no podcasts. I'm just listening to the cars drive by. I'm listening to the birds. I stop in the grocery store and get some fruit and eat that on my walk. It's just become a daily ritual for me. And I don't really like treadmills. I like to walk outside. I've noticed that when I walk, I am more creative. I think of new video ideas and things that I want to do with my brand. I've noticed that when I walk, I become more clear on the journey that I want to take from my life. And that's not even just with business, but like as far as my weight loss, as far as eating more healthy, as far as, what am I working towards? Like, what's going to be my first vacation that I take out of the country? I've started thinking about what kind of house am I going to buy in the future? Where is it going to be? What is it going to look like? Like, it's just so many different things that I've been thinking about recently as I've been on my walks. And it's just brought me so much clarity. I didn't always have clarity. I've been a full-time entrepreneur now for 6 years. And honestly, a lot of the content that I used to produce, whether it was for my OnlyFans business or my coaching business, it was really because I saw other people doing it. And I figured that they knew what to do because they had been doing it longer than me. So let me just follow what they're doing so I can get the same results. But I noticed that by following other people, I was never getting the same results as them. And honestly, it was draining me more because I didn't even really want to make my content like that, or I didn't really want to do it that way. But I was doing it that way because I wanted to make the money that they were making. But since getting off of social media to consume content and spending more time outside, I've become way more clear on what kind of content to make. I've become way more clear on how to promote myself, what platforms to be on. It's just been a whole vibe. I've also become less stressed. When I launched my coaching business in January of 2025, I was extremely stressed out about it because one, I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't really know how to host lives on TikTok in order to get people into my program. I didn't really fully believe that I was capable of teaching people how to build an online business, even though I've run my own for, at that time, 5 years full time. I just kind of felt like an imposter in a sense. And I've noticed that when you feel that sense of imposter syndrome, it's really because you're insecure. And I was really insecure with launching this coaching business. And I was getting even more insecure because I was spending a lot of time consuming other people's content, other coaches' content, seeing what they're doing and trying to, in a sense, copy it, mimic it. And on that process of copying what other people were doing, it was stressing me out because it really wasn't authentic to me. But one thing that I noticed as I kept walking more and being outside more, I became more grounded. And it's like one random day, something just clicked in my head and was like, why are you doing it like that? If that's not how you want to run your business, if that's not what you want to do, then why are you doing it? And I know that sounds crazy. It's like sometimes when you have an epiphany, it's like something just gives you, I don't know, maybe it's God, right? Maybe it's the universe, whatever you believe in. But it's like something within you just like speaks to you at the right time when you're ready to listen. And that actually happened when I was walking. No headphones, no music, no podcast, just me, my thoughts, and nature. And ever since that epiphany, I've been doing things the way I wanted to do them, and it's brought me even more peace. I've become way more confident in my abilities to coach other people. I've become way more confident in scaling my business, doing what's best for me, how I want to do it, what kind of content I want to create, what kind of business I want to run. Where do I see myself in 5 years, 10 years, 20 years? I've just become so much more clear on my mission. And I really believe that a lot of that clarity came through walking, spending more time with self. And I've made videos on this before. The power of being by yourself. Not always. You do need to get out, right? And I'm speaking to myself because I love to be inside. You do need to get out. You do need to interact with other people. I'm never going to sit here and tell you to be a hermit. But it's also really important to spend time by yourself. It's really important to spend some time off of social media just to get more clear on the direction that you want your life to go in. And I really believe that if you're struggling with trying to figure out which way to go, what kind of content to make, what kind of business to create, whatever it is, what kind of school to go to, what kind of degree, whatever it is, walk. I know that may sound crazy, but just walk, because I promise you, the more you just spend time outside in nature by yourself, the more you start to hear your thoughts and not the thoughts of other people. And then that's when the clarity really comes through. Leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. I can't wait to read what you have to say. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel and don't forget to join the Patreon. The link is down below in my description. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.